For 102 years, the mission of Fort Worth-based ACH Child and Family Services has been to protect children and preserve families. With programs now in 20 North Texas counties, ACH was determined to change the state's beleaguered foster care system, introducing a local approach to decision-making. In 2013, ACH received the state contract for foster care redesign. Our Community, Our Kids was formed as a division of ACH with the philosophy that abused and neglected children that live in our community belong in our community. When state funding was found to be inadequate, ACH's Board of Directors authorized the use of up to $5 million in ACH funds to prove the viability of community-based care. The program has delivered significant improvements such as ending the practice of children sleeping in offices or hotels, growing local foster care capacity, and placing children in their home communities at much higher rates. The success of Our Community, Our Kids galvanized the state of Texas to pass Senate Bill 11 on May 31, 2017. It opened the door for the management of the foster care system by local nonprofits and the prospect of improved child welfare throughout the state. Helping Restore Ability envisions a future where all Texans with disabilities have the resources to live a full and independent life. They have partnered with more than 30 organizations to improve the overall health of Texans with disabilities, including reducing isolation and better diabetes management. The organization has actively engaged local, state, and federal legislators to gain their support for funding and have become the thought leader and expert resource on issues related to serving people with long-term disabilities for local and state legislators. This outreach has included the addition of county, state, and federal legislative staff to the organization's board of directors. At the national level, Helping Restore Ability works with the National Science Foundation through its partnership with the University of Texas at Arlington and the National Institute on Disability, Independent Living, and Rehabilitation Research, developing robots that can supplement the shortage of people needed to help care for and support people with disabilities in the future. 40 years after opening their doors, Helping Restore Ability is looking to the future and how the organization can best address the needs of the disabled community that it serves. The Women's Center of Tarrant County's mission is to empower, inspire, and teach women and families to overcome violence, crisis, and poverty. Since its founding in 1979, the Women's Center has developed one of the most comprehensive rape crisis and victim services program in the Southwest and is a leader in employment programs and a constant source of support for women and families in crisis and in transition. The center helps children and adult victims heal from the trauma of sexual assault, sexual abuse, and other violent crime. Children learn how to reduce their risk of sexual and physical abuse and seek help if victimized. Unemployed and underemployed women and men remove barriers to employment, receive job skills and financial literacy training, find employment, and become financially stable. Today, with the help of a tenured expert staff and 650 volunteers, the Women's Center helps more than 150,000 women, men, and children a year confront crisis and triumph in the face of overwhelming obstacles. In the end, they discover hope for a better future.